there was this guy. Okay, so there was this guy that liked this girl, but she didn't like him back. And the guy was so desperate that he would do anything to make her like him. So he started writing her love letters and poems, and he would give them to her every day when she came to school. But she would just throw them away, or worse, rip them up and laugh in his face. One day he had enough of being treated like trash by the girl he loved. So he did something crazy. He wrote a poem about how much he loved her. And then he went up to the roof of the school and threatened to jump off if she didn't say that she loved him too. She came up there, and instead of saying that she loved him, she said, "You're such a loser. I hate you." And then he jumped. But before he jumped, he grabbed onto her hand and pulled her down with him. They both fell, but they fell into a pile of soft, wet leaves. And as they lay there together, he looked into her eyes and said, "Do you still hate me?" And she looked back at him and said, "No, I don't hate you. In fact, I kind of like you." And then they started making out. And as they were making out, he thought to himself, "I finally made her mine." But little did he know that she was thinking, "I finally got my hands on the crazy poem boy. He's gonna be so useful for my evil plan." You see, the girl wasn't just any ordinary girl. She was actually the most popular girl in school. Her name was Regina George, and she had a plan to take over the school and become the most powerful student there ever had been. And she needed someone to help her. Someone strong, someone who wouldn't think twice about doing something crazy. And she knew just the guy. She started whispering in his ear, telling him things like, "You have such a strong, powerful jawline. I bet you could break a pencil in half with it." And he believed her. He believed that he was the most powerful guy in school because she told him that he was, and that's exactly what he did. One day, Regina needed someone to break a pencil in half, and he was the first person she went to. "Can you do it for me?" she asked. And he did it without even asking why. He broke the pencil in half with his bare hands, and she smiled, knowing that her plan was finally falling into place. But you can't have a good story without a little conflict, right? Enter Chad Michael Murray, the most popular guy in school. He was everything that Regina wasn't. Confident, charming, and good-looking. He also happened to be the leader of the academic decathlon team, which made him the most powerful guy in school. Regina needed his help to carry out her plan. But she couldn't ask him directly because she was just a lowly nobody compared to him. So she needed someone to do the dirty work for her. Someone like the overly enthusiastic Byronic hero. So she went to him and whispered in his ear, "Do you really think you're the most powerful guy in school? Because I..." Then she explained her plan to him, and he loved it. He would get Chad Michael Murray to do whatever she wanted him to do, and that's exactly what he did. He went up to Chad Michael Murray and challenged him to a fight. And when Chad Michael Murray accepted, he brought him to the roof of the school where he had planned everything. But before he could do anything, Regina came up to him and said, "What are you doing here? I thought you were supposed to be fighting Chad Michael Murray." He said, "I am fighting him. This is the roof of the school." And she replied, "That's not the roof of the school. This is the roof of the school." She pointed to a different building. "Oh, okay." He said, "Well, let's go then." And that's exactly what they did. They went to the actual roof of the school, and that's where the fight happened. But who do you think won?